What does your favorite Epic the Musical song say about you according to a psychology graduate student? Part 10. This one's going to be a doozy. I don't often do disclaimers in these videos because I figure if you're here, you know what you're in for. And because this is part 10, the lucky number 10, I decided to take on Monster. But I'm going to be kind. I'm going to warn you. This is going to be particularly brutal. So if you are not in a good mental space to hear that, please kindly exit the video. If you're sticking around, you've been warned. Don't come for me in the comments. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. Let's go ahead and ease our way in. Just dip our toe into Camp 1. You had an emo phase. An emo lifestyle that you've never quite left. Some of you just still completely commit and dress head to toe in this. The rest of you have moved on, you dress different, you listen to different music now, but we both know that I can trigger you with one single piano note, and that's right, you knew what it was. It was the do, 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 do. Yeah, we all felt it right there, right? You're feeling that eyeliner, you're feeling shirts that are like mine. That's right. I was never emo because my parents said no, but I was emo adjacent. My friends were emo. I got secondhand emo vibes. The music, the culture, the lifestyle, the times that you spent writing very sad, very dark and depressing poetry was more than just a phase for you. It never left. So when you heard Monster on this album, you just put your hands up and said, yes, I'll become the monster. I will take that. It hit that angst that's inside of you, because that's what the song is. From beginning to end, it is angst. It's not just crying angst. It transitions into fury, but it is that feeling that just tightens your heart and has all those emotions that you've been pent up inside when you're working your job and you're smiling to the public, but it's inside of you. That emo beast has never left, and you know what? Kudos to you. You know what you like. I respect that. Camp number 2. Hello, my children of divorce. How are you? Hello, my parentified children. How are you? Hello, my older siblings. How are you? Not good? Didn't think so. This is the song for you. You are so used to people disappointing you that it's not even a surprise anymore. It's a Tuesday. You expect people to disappoint you. And often you go out of your way to ensure that they will. Because it's a lot easier to pretend that you're not surprised than to fully place your trust in someone and have them betray you. To fully place your trust and then have it turned against you in the way that you are expecting it to be turned against you. You have reached this point in your life where especially authority figures, mom, dad, boss, doesn't matter what it is, you don't trust anybody who says that they are there for you. And that has transitioned into your friendships, into your partnerships, into every single thing where someone says that they are going to be there for you and they love you and they want to support you. That doesn't exist for you. And do you know why it doesn't? Because you've spent your entire life taking care of other people. And not like in the sweet, people pleaser way as in some other videos. You're not the mom friend. You can be, don't get me wrong. Like we said, there's many different flavors of mom friend. But you have older sibling vibe. You don't have to be an older sibling. Sometimes the youngest has to step up. But for the sake of brevity, you have older sibling vibe. And your parents failed you. Whether it was through addiction, whether it was through divorce, whatever it was, insert your thing here. You learned very early on that no one was going to be there for you. No one was going to protect your little sibling, so you had to be the one to do it. You had to step up and take care of every single person in your life, because if you relied on anybody else, they were going to disappoint you. They did disappoint you. But you know who doesn't disappoint you? You. Except when you do. How funny is that? How is it that you can solely rely on yourself and yet not trust anything that you do? Not trust any decision that you make? Because ultimately, the person that you hate the most, the monster that you are afraid of, is you. Not because that's what people have forced you to become, because you looked in the mirror and you said, never again will I be a victim. Never again will I allow someone to disappoint me or to hurt me or to put me in a position where I am weak, where I am vulnerable, where I am useless. I will become the monster that protects the people around me, because there is no scarier monster than me. And then furthering that, how has it felt to have that younger sibling, that child, whomever it is that you have decided that you need to protect, not be quite as grateful to you as you expect them to be? How does it feel to know that you have sacrificed everything for this person? Your happiness, your trust, your sleep, your money, your time, your childhood, anything that you needed for them, and they don't give you the respect and the love that you think that they should. How does that feel? You knew deep down in your heart of hearts that no one was coming to save you. No one was going to wake you up from this nightmare that you were in, because the nightmare was your waking world. You couldn't escape the situation that you were in. Whether circumstance, your age, law, whatever it was, you were in a horrible situation that you should have never been in. Somebody should have saved you. And I'm really, really sorry that they didn't. You deserved to be safe. You deserved to be saved. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry someone failed you. And moving into Camp 3. Why do you have such a penchant for self-sacrifice? Honestly, what about it appeals to you so much? Why do you have this martyr personality that puts yourself out there, that has to volunteer yourself to be the one who suffers so other people won't suffer in your life? When did that start for you? Why do you feel like that's the only thing that you have that you can give to the people around you, is sacrificing your life or your time or your happiness or your wants or your needs or anything of that nature? Why must you always be the one to give up what you want and what you need? Why do you always have to be the one who is picked last? And how desperately you want to be picked first. You don't want somebody to save you. You're different from Camp 2. You don't want someone to save you. You want someone to notice you. You want someone to stand beside you and say, I see you, and I'm here, and I'm going to help, and I'm going to support you. You want someone to give you that hand when you're in the mud and pull you up and say, I've got your back. No matter what, I've got you. Don't you worry. I'm here, and I've got you. And you know why that would be so important for you? Because it would imply that for once, you don't have to do everything alone. It doesn't have to be your responsibility. You don't have to be the head of the house, the head of the family, the head of your friend group. You don't have to be that person who throws yourself in front of the moving car wreck to save the people around you. You don't have to do that. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay to tell people that you're hurting. It's okay to need. It's okay to want. It does not make you a burden. It doesn't make you useless. It doesn't make you weak. And it was not your fault. What happened to you that night, that wasn't your fault. When you had to crawl off of that floor and piece yourself back together and go about your life smiling like nothing was wrong, it was wrong. What happened to you was wrong, and I am so sorry. But I'm so happy you're still here, and I am so proud of you. You stay classy, my darling, and I'll see you in the next part.